make this video because I want people to know what I am going to do in the future. I have a few things that I want to say first. So, first things first, hi to everybody all on YouTube, hi to More Care, hi to all my friends, my subscribers. Hello. So, I hope you're having a good time. So, my plans. Since I have, we'll be getting my 3D printer fixed, better and working, I have been thinking of doing something extraordinary. Because I'm thinking of starting a business. Now, this business, I'm planning on doing it two ways. Now, the first way I'm thinking is this. Real life. Have real life 3D models, 3D D&D models, D&D models, ships, things, anything like that that people would love to have, on their bookshelf, chess pieces, dragons even. I will do all of it and more. But there is one thing that I'm also going to be doing as well. A VR shop. That's right. I'm going to make a VR shop where I will place my products onto VR. Because I'm thinking of going on to a VR setting. Now, when that comes into play, hang on, I think it's better if I read my notes, because if I get this wrong, you guys will end up being confused. So I'm just going to go and get my notes, and I'll read them to you, okay? Right, my notes. So, now, here are my notes, which I'm going to read to you now. So, here goes. What I intend to do with my 3D printing and VR shop. Here we go. The idea for the 3D shop is so that people from all over the world can have a look at my products and say what they really like, what they don't want, and what they do want. And buy stuff from Set 3D Virtual Reality Store, and then I print it off and then deliver it to them. That's the first idea that I've had in mind for some time. If anyone is interested in learning about my ideas for my 3D printing business as well as my VR virtual reality store, please do let me know, and I will explain what I intend to do with Set Store, because I think it would be extraordinary to do, to scan my 3D objects into a virtual reality space where people can actually look and see what they're actually buying, because then that'll be really helpful to basically everybody. So that's number one. Now, next thing. This bit I intend to do plainly, because I think starting a 3D printing business takes time. It takes help, and it also takes a lot of help in doing so. So, I will be looking around for people who want to help sell my stuff, and also want to build up a kind of delivery system in which I will happily ask people and also hire volunteers if they wish, hire volunteers to help me in delivering these remarkable 3D objects to people who want to buy them. That again is in my notes, and that again, the 3D notes are here. If anyone wants to read them, they can, because the whole idea is to create this kind of VR virtual store, the real store, as well as the delivery system to go with that store. And of course, I have it all written down here. I have it all written down. I have it written down on my computer, and I also have it written down
What can I add
on
for you?
paper. Hold on. Computer, shush. That's the Alexa who's being a toe rag right now. But all things are. Right. But, sorry, I'm digressing. So, that's what I intend to do. And of course, if anyone has any questions about, wanting to help or how they can buy stuff on the VR store, please put into the comments below. I'd be very, very happy to hear their questions, as well as ask their opinions on the actual VR store itself. Is having a VR store a great idea? Is VR store not a good idea? Tell me your suggestions. Tell me your thoughts, because I would like to hear from other people and hear what they have to say. Because I would like to value my future customers with their thoughts, with their ideas, and with their kind of look for the actual store, for the actual real store itself, or the actual virtual store, which I intend to do on VR. Now I haven't got a VR headset just yet, but when the time does come for me to have one, I intend to make this store free for all people who want to come in and have a look. If people are not so keen on using the store, what I can do is I can stream it onto my Discord and let people have a look on my Discord. I'll be able to stream it onto either Discord or a big TV, and then they can have a look and see what they would like through the actual store itself, through me walking through the store, and then they picking out which one they would like to do or want. That is the general idea for my business plan pitch. If there are people, within More Care who are interested in the idea of actually having a VR store, then please do tell me. I am really interested to ask their opinions upon this idea, because I'm kind of looking towards the future in what VR can offer people. And the idea is to create this idea or of a store or some kind of store in which people can buy things, but also can trade things as well. Like, say, if they get tired of one thing, they can trade it in for another thing, like a bring and buy sort of thing. Which, again, I do not mind. In fact, I would love that as well. I would love to have like a bring and buy, bartering, style-like thing where people can buy stuff as well as sell things as well. If they want to sell things on my VR store, I do not mind. In fact, I encourage people to buy as well as sell on my VR home store. that is what I want things to do. Because if people want to promote music, I say they can use my VR store, which will sell the music on the music section of the VR store. If people want to, sell off their DVDs, place them onto the VR store. If people want to buy models from my 3D printer, I will personally place them onto the VR store and people can have a look at them and people can buy them. I, again, don't mind. In fact, I encourage people to come in and tell me what they would like for a VR store. Okay? That's the idea. Okay, now, that is my general pitch for the VR store and 3D printing store, or part of the actual store itself. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this kind of step to the future idea that I have in mind. And if there's anything else you'd like to talk about or want to hear about or have any questions about my idea for a VR store, please tell me. I'll be very interested to know. And also, I would like to hear your thoughts about it. Speak to me, stop me in the street and say, please, I'm interested in hearing about your idea for the VR store. Can I please put into the actual store? And of course, I'd be very, very happy for that to happen. All right. Okay. I shall see you all later. If you have any ideas of what to put into the VR store, let me know in the comments below. Okay. See ya. Bye.